Keith and Pulowski escaped. The building that's not here anymore was the this old wooden barracks, and upstairs was a couple of things. There was a library, and that was my job here at the stockade. I was the librarian. Pretty good job, really. And their job, which was right next to the library, such as it was they made signs, like, you know, don't bump your head here kind of signs and stuff. The guys had gotten together and had said, we're facing heavy time here. It's not looking good. And we had a meeting in the cell block, and we said, anybody that can escape should. You know, if you can figure out any way to get out of this and get it off your back, do it. And so it wasn't long after that, but that they came up with this plot. And who would have ever guessed that it would work? They made these gate passes. Now, there was no such thing as a gate pass. I mean, they didn't exist. But they made these things that really looked official. They looked printed, because they had used the sign-making equipment in reverse to get the miniature little cards that said gate pass on them and everything about it, and they fabricated these gate passes. And there was about 3 gates that they had to go through to get out of the place. And each gate, of course, is like any kind of a jail. The guy with the key is on the other side of the gate from you see. And so they went up to each gate, and they picked up a box of tools of some kind. And they walked up to the gates, and they had the gate pass, and they said, we're supposed to go over to the commandant's office and fix something or other, you know. And they flashed the gate pass, and the guard would go, oh, okay, and let them through. And they'd go up to the next one, and they got through each gate, and then they went around the corner, because the entrance to the commandant's office was actually on the far side of the building. So they went around the corner, dropped the tools, and started running. And they made it. I told them this whole story. I thought this was the story, man, about your escape, about a gate pass that you had made, that you guys had made with the damn... With the
Erroneous.
Erroneous story.
Erroneous.
Okay.
It sounds like an urban myth.
Another urban myth.
Maybe that's what it was, because after you guys left, maybe that was the story.
Well, you have to have some. How'd they get out? How'd they do it? Well, we walked down a path like this. There was a gate. We asked the guard, hey, can we go over there and put our tools away? Well, right over there on the other side of where your car's parked, there was a little shed. We walked into that shed, out the window, out the backside, jogged over to the stop sign and over to the airport. Yeah, well, eventually. But over to the golf course.
Yeah.
And bye.
So I guess I was under the erroneous assumption of how they did it. I don't know why I have that story. I have a...
Documented, well documented.
Well documented with details.
It's more dramatic that way.
Yeah, way better story. Frankly.
Sure.
My version of your escape is way better than your version of your escape.
I'll go along with it.
That's so odd because I would have put money on that.
No gate pass.
I bet you
they
that.
gotta give a gate.